Hey guys, I'm Rui. Welcome back to my channel. Weird daily food from China and weird daily food from France. Which do you prefer? There are unorthodox food options from both Chinese and French menus that you might want to avoid. Stuff like pig and cow's brains, all kinds of feet and tongues. If you're into that stuff, more power to you. But if you're like me, who never want to try scorpions on a stick, I'm here to help you keep an eye out. Let's start with the famous century-old egg from China. The process actually takes only a few weeks to a few months and involves soaking the eggs in a saline solution. It causes the yolk part of the eggs to take on a creamy and cheese-like texture and transforms the whites into dark-colored jelly. This is actually one of my mom's favorite side dish. She will cut them into chunks, pour a bit of soy sauce and a bit of sesame oil, and she will just eat them with rice and other Chinese dishes. For me, I don't really like to eat it by itself because the yolk part is a bit too strong, but I do like to cut them into small pieces, add a bit of pork and spring onion, and make them into a fragrant rice porridge. The black color of the century-old egg always reminded me of something black I tasted in France, which is le Boudin noir, also known as black pudding or black sausage, which is actually one of my French mother-in-law's favorite dishes. She would pan-fry the boudin, and we would eat them with mashed potato and sauteed apples. And nothing else really, except maybe a bit of courage. I still remember the first time when I tried them, they feel crumbly and really bizarre in my mouth. But after getting used to the texture, they became bloody tasty to me. I used to like chicken feet a lot back in China, either marinated in chili sauce or stewed with soy sauce. After I moved to New York City, I would go to Chinatown or Koreatown just to get a box of chicken feet for my afternoon snack. Every time I eat them, my husband would sit in his corner and start describing how those feet have been walking around in mud and poo, and all kinds of crap got stuck between their toes and inside their toenails. Somehow this picture he described got stuck in my head, and when I overthink them, I don't desire chicken feet anymore. Well done, honey! And then I moved to France. My mother-in-law would passionately share with me how much she loved pied de porc, stewed pork feet. And then I would imagine this picture of pigs walking around in mud and poo, and somehow I just lost all of my appetite. Pig face from Chinese cuisine and calf's head from French cuisine are both delicacies. They are full of goodness and all the nutrients we need to have healthy skin and bones. They're both tender meat surrounded by gelatinous skin. For me, they are way too soft and gelatinous. I've tried both of them once and I would never order them again. When I was growing up, my mom had always kept a bottle of fermented bean curd in the fridge. Whenever the dish is too bland, she would take out a few pieces from the fridge so that her rice was easily washed down. The flavor is salty with mild sweetness, which reminds me of the foie gras in France, which is also savory, although it has a richer and more buttery taste. Back in China, I can always smell the stinky tofu far away before I see the vendors selling them on the street. I have friends who are a big fan of them and they would always go get a few sticks. I'm a less adventurous Chinese when it comes to stinky food, so I've always stayed far away from them. Westerners like to compare stinky tofu to blue cheese in France. Both of them have strong odors and also powerful tastes. I've tried both of them a few times and I still have trouble swallowing anything that has a stinky smell. Have you tried any of the food I shared today? Please let me know how you like them. Thanks for watching and see you next time.